Now that you've done some of these defenses with the stick, you can also do a lot of these defenses without the stick. The first one, when he thrusts in, I do the same cat stance pivot, but I put my arm here. I check, and then I strike to his hand or to his face. He comes in, cat stance pivot, grabbing the weapon, striking, striking. Again, he comes in, I want my body out of the way first. This arm, fingers point down, I use the outside of that forearm to do my block. My checking hand is still up. I then switch, bringing the other hand up. If this hand is here and his other hand strikes straight forward, boom, I'm going to get hit. But if I have my checking hand up and he strikes, I have a little bit of protection here. If I switch my hands, I grab the stick here, again, he can punch me. So I want to bring this hand back up so that I have, again, some more protection. Then I'll strike and strike. He comes in, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Doing a bent wrist to the face, hammer fist, anything to really get their attention. Comes in, right there. If your opponent does that number 1 strike to the head, right here, and you don't have a weapon, you have to get in really close. The power, when he strikes, of this weapon is within about the inch or 2 inches of the stick, right up here. That means the closer you get, the less power there's going to be in that stick, wherever it's hitting. So your idea is to get forward. If he swings at me and I move away, what do you think he's going to do next? He's going to keep swinging until he either hits me or I'm in trouble. You can fake him out, though, by he swings and you move away, then he swings again, and then you jump forward. Now, 2 ways of doing this. One, when he swings, is to turn towards my opponent, doing the same kind of motion, using my elbows, my arms, or my hands right in here, getting in deep inside that strike. Another one is to dive in straight forward here with my hands into more of a jamming attack. And yet another one, which is actually a jamming attack, is the same thing, but we're using the other side. If you use the strike, and then I strike with my hand here. If he's on this side, so we can see it. The power of this strike, if he strikes at me and I jam here, is that my elbow actually creates a blocking motion. It stops his arm here. I have to bring this checking hand up to keep him getting hit in the head with the stick. So the strike comes in and I jam right into here. That stops his motion. He strikes in, I can do it this way, here. My left hand is covering, my right hand is jamming, or I can follow his motion when he comes in and go here. If he's really swinging wild, I can just throw him by using his own momentum. Here. Make sure that you practice all of your self-defense techniques with the weapons, with your sticks, and empty hand without them.